So today we will be doing the Gaping Jaw Night Lord, otherwise known as the Del Baron of Night. If you watched the last video, the relics stayed the same. Focus on doing Everjails, on getting a second great sword for the stance break, and if possible trying to find Death's Poker or Health and Steeple so we can keep with the frostbite attacks. We did not get any wild event, although we do have Equilibrious Beast, which can maybe be good. Let me see. So yeah, the meta stays the same. We just need to get the first level up. Yeah, get the fast level up for the very helpful extra HP. We did get a good spawn in terms of the churches, all quite, close to each other. Adele or Gaping Jaw is very, at least the non-enhanced version, is weak to poison damage. It does give him a debuff and gives like a quick damage phase. Dragon King, not the best first boss, but we'll make it work. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully not, if you can get the conceal. There's a net sustain in the back of his leg here. It's very helpful. What do you guys say? Did. Okay, it might be tricky if we die here. Just get behind this leg again. That is unfortunate. Should be very simple to just run back and kill him however. Just one swing, please. There we go. And hopefully that gets us to about, level 5. And now the rest of the run should be easy. We do have a big merchant, might be worth checking it out. Although I don't think, besides maybe buffs, it will give us anything too great. Unless we really need an Evergel key. Those enemies shouldn't drop down. Black Flame is kind of fun, I guess. But yeah, day 1, we will not be focusing on anything other than doing the Everjails. We did get 2 stone sword keys from that, I guess, mausoleum, which is pretty helpful. The zone, if it closes top right, is more ideal. Maybe top left, there's a load of field bosses, but it shouldn't be too hard either way. Attacking flip sleep on a dismounter can get rid of it. Where they don't finish. Good enough. Should probably kill Gilliker. Claymore, which I think we take, just for the dual wield. There's a opportunity for 3 Everjewels depending on this check has this key. Potentially 2. We also have these checks as well, and big match obviously. And going into this Everjewel we have our pop-up star. Yeah, easy enough. We should have time to at least check here. Might take a bit of tick damage, but nothing that's gonna kill us. Plus we don't actually need to kill the boss. Just check the key. Did get a stone sword key. So now we can go do at least 2 Everjewels. We can guaranteed do 3 if we want to go big match for a key. Have to save up some money. Well, not a lot, but make sure it's there. There's also boss check here, can be pretty good for getting a decent weapon. Obviously because we use Fisher and the Fog Relic, we do have Chill and Mist, which is the secondary weakness of this boss, being Frostbite, which is pretty helpful. So we don't necessarily need to switch off of using our starting weapon. This one might be a bit difficult considering right on the edge. Beastmen, a lot to kill, so it's never too hard. Especially if you can, get that. Relic should keep us hidden for the whole thing pretty much. Yeah, pretty easy. I think we leave the boss immediately right here. Depending on who that is, we leave as well, which I think I've seen the deer, which, yeah, I'm not doing that, not right now. Moves around too much, has too much health to do when we have Everjewels to rip. We leave 2, which is fine. 5 out of 7 still gives us a 25+% damage boost. Bosses should be Wilder. The night will close soon. Making it to big match and back up might be a bit difficult, so I have to say we probably just... It's obviously not the most efficient way of getting up to this castle. But we probably just check here. If not, there's definitely time to do it very quickly. Might too. Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's close. Could probably still do it this night. With Bolt as well. Hope it gives us a key, which it did. Here's Magma Worm. I mean, at least it wasn't custom duo. We get a Frostbite proc and get a health regen. The map is bugged. Oh, never mind. That was very weird. No, it is bugged. What the hell? Depending on how, I guess we can do a bit of damage. When you find this boss in particular, you don't really want to go for the critical hit. There's not much need. Unless you really need to. I guess we will, since we got that frostbite. Hopefully it doesn't start running around, it isn't. Pretty good, very good RNG for that boss. Did not want to run around. You will not be able to get a health back or FP or 5 flasks, but that is fine. Boss teleports too much. Not even the boss. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to bank on that and get in a early frostbite puck would be nice. That would make it invisible. All the little ads can't. And won't be able to affect us. This is a very annoying boss, so we are one shot. He's just turning the other way. And hopefully get a voice rate, which it doesn't look like we will get. Unfortunate, we do get ourselves revived though. Extra time. So I didn't really damage, but we did get the reverse. It took way longer than it needed to, but it is fine ultimately. Now we have five Evergels out of 7. There is more checks we can do in the future, however right now we don't need to. We need better weapons. So we'll do the 2 checks here. The deer potentially. There should be some red bosses either top left or top right, which may be safer when the zone closes. All 3 just here, that is pretty good if the zone wants to bless us with that closing. You will not worry about the banished knights. Menacing force, or potentially BB, no. Okay. We do have our 6th sense back. We've had to use it already, that is not good. I don't know. He was spamming. That's all it was. He was spamming too much. We do lose a level, we'll lose a few runes, which went to a crab. It is very interesting how I'm not going to have to that. There it is, and we get the reverse. had to just end the fight. We do get health and steeple, which is what we wanted. I don't feel like I needed to look at much else there. We probably should keep it in the offhand, just because Ruinous Ghost Flame is a... it just builds up on its own. You don't really need to keep it around. And Chilling Mist is more player based. We need to afflict that. Ruinous Ghost Flame, we can use it like a buff at the start of a fight, so that that's how it is. So Ruinous Ghost Flame, then we can do Chilling Mist, and then get a bit closer. Big Frostbite. Another big Frostbite. Crit. The Fissure in the Fog Relic is really good for Wilder when you take into fight that. Most of you good great swords. Yeah, most of you good great swords do Frostbite build up to a decent level. Is that fight done? Did you get lucky with the zone as well? Damage negation at low HP. Take the continuous HP. Did you get level 14? Do we need the final charge? We could do it, actually. No, we'll leave it. I believe in my ability to fight this boss. I don't think we'll need as much flasks as it will give us, especially since the boss isn't enhanced. I did hear a around here on top. There's indeed on top. Perfume and Arts is a useless talisman. Be nice. If we're quick, we could. Which boss is this? Tree Spirit or Tree Avatar? One of the two. Very, very quick. Yeah, this boss is just kind of weak. It is scamming us for the boss, however. If we can do every boss that quick, we will be very fine. Sacred Relic, Gold Sword, improved skill attack power. I don't know if that necessarily counts. Probably just good to take anyway. We do not need this anymore. And we have level 15 at the start of day 2. If I remember correctly, I don't think this boss down here can be afflicted by frostbite. However, this is very annoying. Personally, my least favorite boss to fight in NIGHTREIGN, no matter what location it's in, it's kind of just annoying. The effects it leaves on the floor are just annoying. As you can see in this fight, it hasn't got afflicted by frostbite. Will that disappear, hopefully? Yes, for now, probably smart to buy or to do a cave so we can get a stone 2 for our greatsword. Do you have successful attacks negate damage, or was that? We do. Okay, this should be a quick kill. We don't have ult, which would have just finished it immediately, but good enough. We take the stone 2. We can go buy a key from a few places, the camps, the castles. Or we could just wait until we're in the day 3 realm. Although since it's right here, we could use it to quickly get through whoever this is, and maybe a few bosses up here. So obviously the same amount of damage. It'd be nice to get an improved magic attack power. I don't think we will at this point. We didn't do enough camps since we stacked our jails. Probably a bell bearing or draconic. There's a boss that can be frostbite. Very easily apparently. Oh wow. Damage is pretty good. Improved magic attack power, we do get plus 12%. Guess it don't really matter, those both the same. Do this rise, hopefully it isn't too... I mean, we have no more time anyway, we already are level 15. Here's the candle. Do we get it? They're excessive, but we'll get that all back way before we're in day 3. wasn't even worth it. I've never done this boss. I've never done a Del solo. I've beat the enhanced version plenty of times. I've beat the normal version 3 or 4 times. I've attempted Tricephalus only on solo twice, which one of them rings was uploaded as a start of this series. I don't think there's anything that we need from here. Maybe we just get status effects. Forming stone is fine. I don't think we can do that, however. We should have probably left through there as well, since we no point in wasting time doing the bosses here. Just alright. Yeah, Frostbite build with the bottom relic, the Fissure in the Fog, has to be completed to unlock this relic. Is really good for most characters, especially Wilder, especially Duchess. With this build, the Evergale strat mixed with everything else. Yeah, we do a lot of damage. And the stance breaking, as you've seen on Loretta and Draconic Tree Sentinel, as well as Tree Avatar. More than enough. And especially the damage increase that you get because of the relic is really, really strong. We should get an Ancient Dragon. I know he can be frostbit, but I don't know his resistances to it. It also did not give us our invisibility. We'll however keep our stance breaking ability. That does hurt, but that fire will not touch us. Rebuff health and steeple. We have chilling nest. I didn't do any damage. Less time to dodge. Die! Ice Storm for more build up. We potentially get a second boss, which I think we will. Yes, we do. Crucible Knight. Oh. Fought this boss at the start of the run. Gave us a semi hard time. It did kill us. think this time will be more than strong enough to take care of this. Yeah, 2 stun streaks. Way too easy. We have way too much money. We won't be able to spend it all. Health and Stephen, the sword we're using, the Sacred Relic Gold Sword is great. Sacred Relic Sword. We probably won't use it since the Frostbite is more impactful to the run. 250,000, way more than enough. We do have 2 Wending Graces. We can take this. What else would we need? We could probably drink this straight away. And we'll get physical attack, just because. Yeah, if you are playing wild, I'd definitely consider doing Frostbite builds more. Way too strong. Especially at early game, because Frostbite can stack very quickly. Can maybe... I don't think it'd be worth checking that right now. Taking an early hit, it's fine. Very early Frostbite. Has no clue where we are. The slam ground attacks don't help. We'll use this instead of using a flask right now. Since it's going over here, I'm just chilling this. Hopefully we do. We do get another stun stroke. We do get another prop. This should be phase 2, which we could potentially interrupt. We do not. This is bad. Use the Flaskless Panic. Just let us recast. We get another try get across. I mean, this should give us Frostbite proc. Hopefully, we do get it. And I would say that was maybe easier than Gladius. We did get really lucky with the swords. Gladius we had to use holy weapons, which we only upgraded once purple. And this, the Health and Steeple, is one of the best great swords in the game. I'm not sure how long it took us, especially because the first night boss took some time. But that was the run. That was the solo run of Adele. Next will be Sentient Pest, which is one of the more unliked bosses in the game, but we're on a 2-0 streak right now. We can get it, and yeah, that'll be the next video.